Hello, Malcolm. Hello, Sandy. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. We're jumping in where we left off. We'll get Viked immediate Mont. And I think I was having trouble building up resources fast enough to get building properly here, so yeah. Plus we seem to have lost a few citizens, but pardon me for belching online. That's awful. Just awful. Nice music in this. It's interesting. Like, it starts off sounding really normal. Oops, it just gets cut off because we loaded. But the music starts off sounding really normal, but then it becomes kind of like deconstructed in a way. It's deconstructed. It's really interesting. Yeah, like this has a theme and a melody, but by the time you go to save your game, it's like almost atonal. It's rather interesting. Why is that happening? Oh, this is here. Oh, boy, everything hung there for a second. Pa-boom. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's try this viewpoint for a while. This is a new one. So we're seeing it from our side of the equation here. Let's see if I can scroll out without disturbing the awesomery here. That's pretty good. The music's louder when you're closer, but I kind of want to see... Hey, where are they? They're at the new land already. Oh, they came in sharpishly in a bad place. Gulp. Yeah, they just landed right at the new lando and they dove right in. Damn, dude. Thank goodness we got a couple of placements up. Snatch. Okay, that's sunk. So we're not getting wrecked yet. Oh, here comes a blow. Here comes a blow. They're going to hit it. Yeah. Oh, damn. Don't do that. Fall over. Die. Oh, you rotten toad of an ogre. He's not even dead yet. He's going to break it. Oh, the jerk. Oh, thank gosh he died. It's probably going to get broken anyway. Wow, this is a big invasion. That one's down. That's great. This one's starting to take some fire. They're being pretty clever in their strategy, aren't they, actually? They're kind of doing a dispersed assault. Wow, that was a long-range shot from that ballista, eh? That ogre's down, but we got some stuff on fire here. That must have kind of almost happened on its own. I don't think we have a well close enough. No, we don't. Let me just quickly check well coverage here. Yeah, we do not have well coverage there, actually. Oh, damn. This something is just mangling me here. So we're going to demolish this burning farm and put a well on the spot. I don't know if they can build something that's flaming, but they're going to have to try. And let's go back and see what's happening here, my golly. So, those got dealt with. These fires are a problem. And yeah, there simply was no water source close enough. So we'll replace on the fly for now. Pardon me. Maybe we'll actually raise that tower, eh? Yeah, what'll happen if I demolish this flaming archer tower? Probably that was a mistake. Why am I, like, changing my constructions in the middle of getting attacked, right? But let's make a little commanding thing here. Yeah, let's make like a super thing there. Which is burning, so that may have been a mistake. I may actually have just fanned those flames. I don't know. Okay, what's happening over here? Okay, the lead ogres are coming this way. Now, before they start smashing all our junk, let's go see what's happened over here. And it looks like we sank anyone that came over there, so that's cool. I wonder how far out piers can go here. I'll be interested. Like, what if I could fill in this whole thing? Zandy was building outwards with piers, and I saw he was only able to get a certain distance outwards, so it may be locked to the outer edge of the existing shoreline. That wouldn't surprise me. Okay, that guy's not gonna make it. He's under too much fire, yeah. But these ones might cause more trouble. We did beef up our defense systems, but range is, I guess, a big issue. Oh, he went right for the archer tower that time. Oh no, he's gone for a guard stone. Okay, that's good. Some of these guys just sail in for the jollies, man. He's sunk. Yeah, like he's not even landing. He's just sailing in so he can get more wrecked conveniently for us. But yeah, we do need to start expanding range on everything, eh? Or building new high range emplacements. I'm not sure what the better way is going to be there. So, well, we've got these guys. They are getting into town here. And they're going to continue getting into town here like little rats. Probably bring down our happiness, which isn't great anyway. Yeah, they're getting some pounding, but they're getting in. We've got one down. Didn't see his boat sink. That guy's got actually a fair troop with him, and he's deep in town. And we're low on internal defenses in that area, so he's gonna probably wander a little ways. So let's see. Yeah, oh, there's some long range ones that are actually tagging him. It's pretty cool, but ballista is just about it, and the library defenses. Why aren't these lower ones really have no range, or what's the deal? I guess the deal is those lower ones really have no range. They're just good for the close pinch. So we'll have to rebuild all that and raise it up. We are seeming to repel these guys pretty good here. And they weren't setting fires either, which is rather nice. I believe that's the last of them. Whoop. Fire has claimed a manor. Rotten. Hey, and what's this? Just random rubble? Is this another area that didn't have well coverage? It doesn't really look like it. I kind of see a well there. Gee, that wasn't a great spot for a manor, was it? Not really. But I think all these food units were full anyways. Not quite full. Let's try this one. Not quite full, but you know, fullish. Yeah, fullish. We can definitely rebuild. Pardonnez-moi for sniffling. Well, what would be the better way to do this manor and farm here? Nah, we'll just put it back. It's all good, we'll just put it back. There's enough internal food production in that area. It's, you know, food doesn't spread forever, so we'll get a farm in there. Don't know how that burns. Is there no well properly close? Just check it. Yeah, we are a bit short on wellage there, eh? Doesn't quite reach out to the edge. So we'll knock down this farm and put a bloody well in. You know, the fires just teach us to put wells in, so we shall. And we'll be fine without that farm. It's not going to be... Whoa, back to the Vikings. Okay, this guy didn't choose a good path of attack. Our defenses are silly and pointless and can be completely restructured, but it'll have to be done slowly so as not to get invaded to pieces while doing it. Well, that sucked for him. In the meantime, well, let's get some more piers up. I bet we can get 4 in. Oh, the lag. Could that even wood and stone out really nicely? We'll put in some more of them. We'll take a little tour of town. Iron, I think, is completely shut down right now, but we're doing fine on that stuff. So we'll chill. This is the area where food production needs to be better. Dragon. I love dragons now. You know, when we were a new little young town, they were a pretty big threat, but now the big thing is they're gonna fall on something and break it when they die, basically, and then everyone eats a bite of dragon stew that night in the town square. I wonder if they would be edible or not, right? Who knows? Did not destroy the house, or I think even significantly damage it. Pretty cool. Alright, that's good. So beds are almost full. This area has some room to it. We're gonna move that forester and get another house in here. We're gonna do that now. So we're gonna knock out all these farms. What a waste. And we're gonna pull some roadway in. Unless there's some barren strip that I could use to get road in this way, eh? It's kind of looking... Well, that wouldn't make a difference because then I'd be using up the road with farms. So what is the actual functional difference? None. We're just losing the food productivity and no mistaking it. The road's going to have to come to there. Or even further. And we're going to chop out 99% of these trees. We'll put the manor beside the other manor, so we'll take that out, take that out. And we'll put the forester in the back, beside the manor, at the end of the road. We'll just put this guy, and he can walk around and forest the backyard of the manor. Oh no, that'll block, no, cancel that chop. Because that'll block the manor's, okay, the forester does need trees. There's no road access if I do it that way. So what we're going to have to do is knock this out and knock this out. And the forester's just going to have these skeely beetly trees here. And we'll continue road there, so... Wow, they got that built fast, but it takes them 4 EVs to knock trees down, eh? Have I got this chop scheduled? Yes. Wow. What the hell was that noise? That was interesting. No mistaking the matter. Okay, they'll get all that knocked down, and that was... Hope nothing went wrong with the software there. That was certainly an odd noise. Oh, come on, they're at speed 3. Oh, no, they weren't. They went back down to speed 1, I guess. And we're not going to leave many trees here, but we're going to leave enough. We are. Because we do need the forester to function. Okay, so here we go. We get a manor, and we jam the manor in suchly. That's good. And we get, oh god, we need a forester and a well. Chop that. And lay road one more square, I guess. Don't know if that'll really give the right... Yeah, that's not... Yeah, it's gonna work out. What did I just command there? Nothing. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just hoping this well turns out to actually have road access, so... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the well at the end of the road like that. And the forester's going to have to do a little walking. So we'll get the forester in here. Rotate him so he looks reasonable. Bang him in. Okay, that'll work. So we fixed up that little neighborhood well enough. Now, some of our increased towers should be good to go. Let's slow down and see what these guys are saying. Too long to store the harvest. Good day, good day. Yeah, that's nice. How about you have another soldier, miss? How about you have another soldier? Alright, good. Have another soldier. Have 2. We will eventually build a decent militia. So range is a biggie that we're seeing wreck the effectiveness of our systems. So, hey, look, a soldier came in. So we need to completely modify the ranged weapon segment of our Like, we need all this stuff upranged like these guys are upranged. And all that kind of awesome stuff. So this is going to require massive castling. Just massive castling, essentially. Star harvest. Start food is looking okay. Gold's holding. We're going to have to reopen the iron mine soon, but I want to store lots of stuff. And that was nice getting that additional mana in. So, okay, whoa, the bridge has been broken this whole time and I didn't fix it. Like, there's some bad town management for you. They are always breaking that bridge, eh? Well, that makes you want to peer up out here. I guess we can probably manage to enclose this area, eh? That's kind of a cool idea. And we'll leave the bridge in for, like, rusticness. So yeah, we could peer up this whole area. And that would enable us to dismantle internal defenses there. That mansion is... okay, it's got a road service, I'm silly. So our defenses are operational, our people are happy enough. I'm gonna let iron keep bleeding. Keep a little eye on food, it goes down and up. We don't want to see a generalized downtrend in food. I did knock out a couple of farms, so I have to watch that. Let's go up in speed till we get a harvest. It's at 5,500, 5,400 and dropping. Yeah, it goes down pretty quick. So there's the harvest. So let's see it go up here. It's going up. If we get over like 6,500, I'm going to be really happy. That'll make me feel like we have enough. It doesn't look like we're going to hit 6,500. We are getting 6,300, 6,400. We're not going to break 6,500, so I do feel like food could be better. I do feel like food could be better. I don't know what the town's total food consumption per year is, but I'd like to see us grow a little more. We could get a rock removal right here. We're not going to need that to mine. We seem to be able to get lots of iron without worrying about it. So, rock removal there, and we'll replace that well out. That's a better, more centralized position for the well, but it does leave it further from being able to serve these towers. Let's just check that well range. It's poor. It's yeah. We're probably gonna have fires out here, eh? That's okay. We'll be alright with that. We'll just have those fires. All that for one farm, okay? Like, all that for one farm. Do that for one farm. I'm not gonna rebuild the outer defenses with you guys here. I think I'm gonna present you with a bit of a fait accompli on that. Because, look, I've started making taller towers, all this stuff. I kind of want it to look nice and make a bit more sense. The same with the town's internal systems, of course. We want them to look nice and make a bit more sense. Did I get a pier in there? No, I didn't. Lats. Can't believe I didn't get one in there. I must have just failed-yo'd. And that's as far as we need to build those piers, I think. Fire just claimed a farm. What? What? There must not be well coverage here. Let's check it. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, it's a little short here, is it? Or I don't really know. What is going on? Why is everything burning down? So this archer tower burned. What the hell is going on? Oh, it was all just in one area. And it says fire claimed a manor as well. So obviously we need another well around here. That didn't work out. They did not get that put out. So it's teaching us some nasty welly lessons right now is what it's doing. So let's knock out that castle block. Let's take it right down. And look at that. Let's put a well on there. Perfect. Barren land, use a well. Well, we're going to build up our defenses differently, so it's all going to work out. We're not going to lose out from that. And we'll get a farm banged on there, because I think that's awesome. What a mess. And we'll rebuild our manor, because manners. Always have good manners. Yeah. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. I don't know why the road doesn't scooty on to the town square. I wish it attached. That would be nice. Okay, so what's going on out here? Is there a forester here? There is. Is there a bunch of barren land here? There is. Is there well coverage here? Sploosh. Yeah, there is, so I'm not going to change that. But we could almost sketch something in there and take his trees. It seems wrong, and besides, the devs might patch so they can't use a single tree and have to have more. Then we'd be in trouble, so don't want that to happen to us. Don't want that to happen to us. Let's check these granaries out. It's empty, dude, and that one's almost empty. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Empty is bad. It must be this local market stealing it, honestly. Yeah, the market's right here, so they probably are nabulating from it. Oh, snap. Insufficient food production. Okay, let's check the households. Whoop. Try that again. He's got lots of food in pantry. Lots of food in pantry. Decent food in pantry. Cottage. Decent food. Decent food, a little low though, right? This tavern's using her up. 10 food per year, actually that's not that much, is it? So we could stand to free up some fertile land over here. Damn. We're a little overpopulated for the food production situation available here. So we might want to knock something out and farm it. That's a toughie. Because this is like back here, yeah, there's some good farmies, but I do not want to lose the housing. More's the difficulty there. So the answer there is to, well, we have so many tools. Okay, current yearly projectors. Allow tools for. Oh, interesting. So we've got a +7 estimated total per year. And is this the third one? No, we were not able to build up tools till I built that. I can cross my eyes at that all I want, but we weren't able to build up any tools till I built that. So that's not gonna happen. I want the farmland that's under it, you know? I could chow out this forester, but I think he's kind of bloody useful, you know? We might be overdoing the charcoal thing here. Is it building up on the stockpiles? No, it's not. Oh, and we do have a baker right here using up that food too. But yeah, I'm not. This isn't good with the food situation here. It's not impressive, so. If I can peer in a bit, I guess. Is that going to be library covered? Yeah, it is, so. Let's go ahead and peer in a bit here. Wow. That'll give us, yeah. Boy, let's just blow resources on these things, actually. It's pretty awesome. Kind of like them. We're out. We used up all the stone. That's cool. Okay, so I better shut down one forester right now. See about that. Maybe I'll shut down 2. We'll watch wood for a minute and see how it goes. We'll go up to 3. So wood's still in a pretty steady uptick, I guess. It's not a fast uptick though, is it? Oh no, it is not a fast uptick, so we'll be chill on it. That's cool. Hey, I can get a few more of those piers in now, eh? Because then I can turn that little stockpile into a big one and possibly move that mason or something like that. Okay, harvest in. Let's see if we have a dropout versus last year, right? Let's see how high we at. Oh man, I don't think it's as good as last year. We might have a slowly building food problem on our hands, eh? Thinking we do. I'm thinking we do. Yeah, we're not even getting 6,300 this year. We didn't even get 6,300 this year. Not good. Yeah, okay, so definite food issue taking place. We're gonna go ahead and just preemptively demolish this manor. And I think we're gonna farm all this like this. Yeah. And yeah, we should look for some barren land to move that well to if we can. Maybe we'll build some more piers outwards here. Try to free up a little more farmland. So yeah, we definitely have, and a farm is only 12 grain a year or so, so we definitely have a problem there. So these piers are going to be rather important because they're going to enable us to transfer off that housing and this blacksmith, I guess. Although it's not taking up much fertile land. How about this housing? It's not taking up much fertile land. How about this housing? Again, not a big issue. It's got a couple or one or two squares. Not enough to be worth ripping it off. It's just not a very fertile area, basically. So, now we may have castled a bit of fertile land, so we'll look into that as well. But yeah, that looks like a burgeoning food problem happening for us there, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Start looking for the good land and clearing it off. My. How's iron doing? Still has some left, I don't think that's fertile land there. So I don't know if it's worth spending the rock clearing. I don't know where our last rock clearing was. I had plans. I was going to put in a well or something, wasn't I? It was over in near the town center, near the square. Oh, what's this? Bad news is what it is. Look at this mess. Farm rubble. Aw, damn. Well rubble. What's that? It's fertile? Okay, let's take out this castle block. Fertile. Let's take out this internal defense block. Oh, come on. Because we're going to redesign the defenses. Yeah, they're not coming in this way. I don't think. They could. Let's hope they don't. Take it out. And take it out. Barren. So let's see how a well would do there. Is it good enough, basically? Does it give us coverage? I don't know. Might be better off. Damn, this is all so complicated right now. We might be best off knocking out that entire defensive system. But you know what? That's a time for future rebuilderies. Right now we're just going to jam in some farms. Look at that. That's really nice land. So bang that in, and we will just put the well there for the moment, and it's going to have to be fine. That's going to have to be fine, and that should help pad food production a little bit, because, yeah, problems. And we did preemptively demolish that manor, but we do not have this space constructed to rebuilderize on it yet. Sad thing. I love our little private pub, and I'm going to leave the episode there at our little private pub. Looks like there's one dude hanging out in the... Oh no, there's two dudes in the private room back here. Let's identify these dudes. Let's identify the private dudes conspiring. Andrew Cockayne, 58 years old, terrified of catching the plague. He's a Grandmaster Archer, a Grandmaster Barkeep, and a Grandmaster at Agriculture. Han Do Jin, 31 years old. He's eager to sleep. He's a Grandmaster Archer, a Grandmaster Archer, and a Grandmaster Ballistier. I don't know why people can have two of the same job classification that they've learned in. I think it must just be that's the job they got assigned to. And there's our rock demolier. So take it out. And that should make a barren for the well, which will not protect this area properly. But oh golly, sometimes with the mouse it's difficult. Sometimes, you know, with the mouse it's difficult. Put that well in there for now. We'll demolier this well and we'll get a farm in there. And that is where I'll leave us this time. Let's hope we survive the next massive Viking raid and don't lose all our stuff. We will recover a little more viable land here and there. We've built up resources to do some more of that, so we're not going to because the Vikings are going to come and break it. So we will see you all for the next episode. I think, as I said, oh man, food is low. I'm going to present you with a fait accompli regarding the outer towers because it's going to take me a long time to do. I think we're going to be looking at, you know, like a few hours of gameplay. Just debuilding, rebuilding, debuilding, rebuilding, and kind of trying to engineer stuff. So that's where we're going to leave it for the day. We defended very successfully. I think defending against Vikings is becoming less of a problem for us. They can do us some damage, but nothing major. So now we need to redesign and make proper use of our space here. So we're going to start by fully redesigning the outer fortifications as best we can. Do I have all my quarries running full blast here? I better check around before we go. Look, I don't. I'm going to need that active. Nice. And we may have to open another forester. But we've got that luxury. In fact, I think we'll just tap another forester right now. This guy's shut down, so we're just going to tap him. Get him going. Get wood rolling in a little faster. We will see you guys all very soon for the next episode. Probably not quite as soon, because like I said, this is going to take me a little while. But until that time, bye for now.